Okay, we're live. It's going live again. So let's see what happens here. All these red things too are bugging me. Let's see. There we go. Get rid of that red. There we go. Let's see what's going on here. Let's see what happens. I was trying to show off the song and stuff. Well, see, look. So if I go to Chrome, I don't know why it's freaking out when we do that. This fucking program, dude. I pay a lot of. This program is not. Should not be doing this. It was rated like the best program you can buy. You know me, I like buying the good stuff. We need more red.
Yeah.
Anyway, so how was your day today? How's work?
It was okay. I got some new flour in today. It
Did
looks
you?
so much better than the other stuff.
Really? So that's Delta 8, right? That's the legal stuff in your state?
Uh-huh.
What is that called?
Bubba Kush.
Bubba Kush. Okay. We got that here, but we got the real stuff here.
Yeah, but these buds look so much better than anything we've ever had.
I seriously got to get you to fly out here to California sometime, and I'll show you some real good weed. We got the best stuff out here. We got the best.
I mean, I've seen good buds, just not to be legally sold.
Ah, I see. Hold on, let me see. Let's adjust this right here. Let's just put it towards like this. There we go.
It can be deceiving, so I'm about to try it out.
Also, I got some new. I got that new stuff in today. Should I try it out
What?
already? Should I take it already so you guys can see how I react on the show?
Was it the CBN or the O? Or both?
So I got THCO gummies, and I have THCP, which is the psychedelic one, right? What's up, Wayne? You're good. We actually had an issue, so which one should I try? Should I try it during the show? What's up, James Bench?
Oh, why not?
Which one should I try? Should I try the O? The O is the one that is supposed to be like morphine, right?
That was this original, what I heard originally, but now I just hear that it's 5 times stronger than Delta 8,
Okay.
which that means it should be 2.5 times stronger than what you get in California.
Okay. And then the THCP is the psychedelic version, right?
That's what I first heard it as, but I have a THCP um, disposable. I got pretty high off of it one night, but not psychedelic high.
Well, you guys are see you're doing the you're smoking it. I actually what's up, JW? I have edibles. So what's up, Digga Warp? All right, I'm gonna try and go to this screen again. Let's hope this program doesn't fuck up on this screen again. Let's see. Let's try this. All right, it doesn't seem to be messing up when I do it this way. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to the website where I bought it from, and I'll show you guys what I ordered. And let's see. Let me go to my emails real quick because it's in my emails. I forget what it was called. Oh yeah, I signed up for another show in Las Vegas. Yes,
What
Vegas,
should
baby. I'm typing. Oh, that's why I got that on. Yeah, we're gonna be going to Vegas for the National Hardware Show. I'm gonna be going and doing live streaming from it. Let's see. Is that? Nope, it's not here. Okay, let's say delivered. I forget what it was called. I guess it's the package I can look in. Binoid. That's what it's called. Binoid. All right, so this is where I got it from. Okay, and I got the THCO. I got these gummies. I got the mixed gummies right here. Is this it? Yeah, I got this one right here. It says, so our THCO gummies are vegan and deliver a potent dose of 25 milligrams of THCO per gummy. The premium and delicious gummies are infused with THCO instead of regular low-end THCO gummies that are sprayed and unhealthy. They got different flavors. 100% vegan. Serving size, take half or less. They are strong. That's what the effects are. You get a heavy buzz, mental and physical experience, and an intense experience, relaxation. So maybe I'll get to sleep tonight.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I want to try that one. So we have that one to try. And then I got this one right here, the THCP tincture. I got it because it was on sale. And it's 1,000 milligrams. But I mean, the whole thing is 1,000 milligrams, right? And it says, let's see, our THCP. Let me make sure you guys can even see what I'm showing you guys. I didn't even look. Yeah, you guys can see it. It says our THCP is Delta 8 THCP distilled paired with MCT oil. I don't know what that is. Do you know what MCT oil is?
Coconut oil, basically.
Coconut oil, okay. For an easy, enjoyable body and mind experience. This THCP tincture is the first real THCP tincture available. It's brand new and is found to be immensely powerful and much stronger than regular THC. You may feel happy and motivated. Our THC tincture is very potent and it's meant to be used for under-the-tongue dosing. Be careful when dosing. Benoit is taking the world by storm with this 1,000 milligram THCP tincture. Let's see what it says. It's brand new hemp-derived cannabinoid that can now be extracted as Delta 8. It's up to 30 times more potent than regular THC. We strongly recommend you use with caution. So this one says you get a heavy and heady buzz, mental and physical experience, intense experience, happiness and enjoyment, relaxation, and intense euphoria. I think I should take this one first. What do you think?
Sure.
What do you think?
Yeah, go with the P, and I'll start. We'll say in about an hour, I'll ask you a few questions, and we'll see where you're at.
Now, does that mean that you're gonna stay? You're gonna stay sober for a little bit, or not? You're not gonna get high? Oh, you already got high. What am I talking about? All right. You'll be able to know.
Well, yeah, I'll be able to ask you questions and see how hard it's hitting you.
JW, you say where can you get some of that in Florida? You just this is all legal, so you order this online. Go to It's called Benoid CBD. Let's see, I'll type it in here if I can. It's BINOID CBD.com, and that's it's online. Man, I hate plastic shit. Why do they gotta put all this stuff? So tomorrow, for those of you that missed it, we're gonna be going to San Jose. We're gonna go to a flag wave. We're gonna be live. I got all my shit charging up right now. I went back to my old internet, so I got decent internet again. So I'm gonna start doing something every single weekend. Every Saturday, I'm gonna go somewhere. Right? Okay. Holy shit! You can't read this stuff. Even with my brand new glasses, I can't read this stuff. So you know how I cheat? I take my cell phone and do this. And I normally take better. It's only 7 calories. Serving size 1 milliliter. So there's 30 servings in here. All right. Does it say on here what a milliliter is? Oh, it does.
Milliliters generally an eyedropper full.
Yeah, you're right. That's exactly. Only problem is I can't get a full milliliter. There we go. A little bit more.
Yeah, some plungers suck.
All right, we're gonna try this. How long should I keep it under my tongue for?
At least 30 seconds. But lay your tongue in it, because that's where it's going to seep through, is the bottom of your tongue.
That's what she said.
I don't know. I can't remember how long a tincture takes to kick in. Probably about an hour, maybe less. And after the 30 seconds, instead of swallowing it, maybe like take whatever's out from under your tongue and it's like rub it all around in your cheeks and stuff.
There we go. Let's see how this works. Good. It doesn't taste like coconut because I hate coconut. What's up, Mike? How you doing, man? Biden sucks, definitely. You like Bud Light? So then you and Drunk Uncle will be hanging out pretty good. Actually, you know what? I drink Bud Light. I'm a Bud White, but too. That's the only beer I drink. It's like when it's burning hot outside, you gotta have an ice cold Bud Light. It's the best thing in the world. Or a chelada, but I can't have those anymore because I found out it has oyster juice in there. Is it oyster juice? Clam juice. It has clam juice in there. So I love cheladas, but the clam juice messes me up. I wonder if you can make one with just tomato juice. I don't know.
Probably.
Bud gives you a headache. Yeah. You never seen those geladas before?
Not that I know of.
No? Well, it doesn't matter. I hardly ever drink it. I always drink, you know me, I'm a Crown Royal guy. It's got to be Crown Royal. I got like 1 million other bags.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I definitely got rid of the China flu. It sucked. Okay, come on, Brownie. You want to say hi to Drunk Uncle? I know you do. There you go.
Hey, Browners. Mr. Browners.
She's all hyper today. So I got those pictures for you. Let me, my stepdad said no, he won't sell them. He's just doing it for fun. But, also, I was talking to him about it, and he, what did he say? Oh, I was like, my buddy Drunk Uncle says if anything ever happens to me that he wants brownie. And my stepdad's all, what are you talking about? I get brownie. He's all freaked.
Yeah, I think
that. All right, here we go. The pictures came in, I believe. Says they are. So let's show you guys the pictures. So what I'm going to show you guys right now, I know you guys are like, we're here for the news, Eddie, not for this shit. These are, I think it goes right here. These, Drunk Uncle wanted to see some pictures of what my stepdad does. Because he's doing this carving, this whittling stuff. So, all right, let's see. We got a couple different ones here. Get that one we don't need. I took some pictures of his photos too that he does. Where are they all at? Where are you all at, photos? Oh my god, that's only his pictures. Okay, let's see. Sorry, 1 second, guys. Which photo is this one? It's probably gonna be this one. No, not that one. Oops, I got gas. What's up, Bubba Bruce? Here we go. All right, let me put it on the screen. We want to do a picture. I guess I can just do it from there. Date added. Here we go. That's October. Wrong way. Here we go. God rides a Harley just text me something. Let's open this one. Nope, that's not it. Delete.
Man, I'll tell you, I really feel bad for people that are driving across country for that.
Why are you feeling bad about them?
Because one of my employees came in that works at the hotel,
Yeah.
and he said his like new guests are freaking out because they're basically watching the gas prices go up as they were driving in.
Oh, right.
Like they went up from just me looking is went up 60 cents just today.
Holy shit! Really?
Yeah,
All right, Drunk Uncle. You should be able to see it now.
yeah, those are cool.
Right. That is
He hand carved those.
Yeah, he hand carved these and painted them
Wow.
out of a block of wood. What's the next one? Let's see. Oh, that's doing the entire screen. I don't want to do that. It's doing preview. Okay. So then, yeah, he did those. Here's the other ones on the side. He even did a little house. It'll pop up in a second, probably. Let me know when they pop up. You want the farmer dig a warp? He told me he's not selling them at all. He said he's not doing it to sell. Maybe after he passes away, I'll let you. Can you see the new ones yet, Drunk Uncle?
I'm looking at two houses and a
Yeah.
Santa Claus.
Yeah. So he carved these ones. Now remember, I told you I get a photo or one of his. Here's one of the paintings, and I chose this painting. I said I want this painting, and he said I get this painting is he's leaving for me in the will. So this this is the painting that I told him I want to keep. I think this is his best painting.
Very nice.
You see the elephant already?
Mm-hmm.
Then like this is
You went thick on it too. I can see the texture in the grass.
yeah. Now this picture right here, these pictures right here that I'm showing you, these ones I couldn't get close up to get a picture, so I took it from far away. So they're not really good pictures of it. Why are you not doing this? This should open it. It's not. Well, anyways, you can see these are pencil. The one right here, this barn, is a pencil. Then the other ones are watercolors. Or no, that's not a watercolor right there. And if you see right here, there's like a mountain with like a tower. That's part of his train set. He builds train sets and stuff. All right, let me show you the last one. Oh, you can't really see it that good. But yeah, there you go, guys. So that's what stuff my stepdad does. That's the stuff my stepdad does. We were talking about it last night. That's why I'm showing people. So Bubba says, I'm all about the freedom of speech. So God bless the truckers, but I'm a little bit worried about going into D.C. for treatment at Georgetown Lombardi Center during the protests. Oh, you have to go to treatment down there? Oh man, see, I want to be there. I don't think that protest is really gonna I don't think they're gonna let anybody in. They're talking about National Guard and everybody being there. Oh, that's WYZZyway's new channel. All right, God, Reza Harley, we'll go like it right now.
Well, he's doing a State of the Union address. Is that to just the government, or is that to does he give that speech to the public? I know it's televised, but
Who does?
Biden.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the truckers.
No, they're kind of some of the truckers should be there on March 1st when he's doing the State of the Union address. I just didn't know if that was to like Congress or the Senate, or if that was he does that to the public.
Mm-hmm. I'm not sure.
If it's to the public, they can't stop people from coming in. Like, I don't know. Who knows?
Yeah. It's all a scare tactic, Biden says, yeah. What's up, Nagasaki? Haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're doing well. Man, I'm glad we had I guess it's gonna be worth paying for the internet, huh? It's not cutting out on this anymore. So what I'm gonna do then, since I'm gonna do every Saturday, I'm gonna go somewhere. I'm gonna go to LA. I'm gonna go to San Francisco. I don't know where I'm gonna go, but I'm gonna start live streaming every single Saturday. and just so I can start building up either commercial or money from ads or maybe donations to help pay for that. Yeah, Wizzy's live, guys. What's his new channel, Graw? Let's see. I'll have to go to my channel and get it. Hold on. Let me go, because I'm having some issues now. You know, I got my internet fixed. Now I'm having issues with this stuff. Let me go to my channel. Hold on. Hit pause. Hopefully the comments pop up. There we go. Click on it.
Traveling, you know,
we'll show you guys, Wizzy.
You know, it's expensive to stay in hotels every night, and obviously out here there's nothing close hotel-wise. So I'll put that on my list of things to talk to people about tomorrow, because I'm kind of fascinated. You know, the commitment of people to, you know, like we see protesters, they go out and they spend a day on the street and they do their thing, and they share their message, or, you know, as Antifa does, they destroy things and leave their mark behind. But then they go home and they sleep in their nice warm beds. You know, these people are sleeping in their cars. They're traveling to DC. They're passionate about their beliefs, and I think that says a lot. I think that says a lot about commitment.
Subscribe to this channel. All right, I'll subscribe to this channel too.
You know, Antifa, they slept in parks for a long time, but, you know, that's California, and I guess Portland, they did sort of the Occupy thing, so that's sort of different. You know, that's not really car game. That's kind of rugged too. So I give them credit. I gotta think about that. It took a minute for me to really sort of acknowledge that, but, you know, there is some commitment there. But I don't know.
Okay, well, he stopped.
But
so guys, this is Chris WYZZYWIG. He's traveling with the truckers convoy all the way to DC.
What else do we need to talk about? Anything? Did I miss any comments I need to address? EddieBlock and Tony. Tony, are you seeing Antifa trolls in the chat? Are you monitoring Facebook, dude? You keeping it down over there? Hope you're doing well.
Yeah.
I miss you.
Yeah, Chris and I, we met down in LA.
For you to be hanging out with me.
So what happened is I thought Chris,
everybody that we've talked to and wanted to hang out, we'd have. I'm
gonna stop him for a bit. So I thought Chris was Antifa when I met him. I'm in Beverly Hills. He looked like it. He was all dressed in black, you know. And then he started talking to me, and we were conversating. Hold on, let me put it back on me and drunk. Let me see if let's go here to see what it's like. If I go here, and then let me do this. Let's do a share screen. That's not the share screen I want. Can I change it? No, I can't. Or can I? No, I can't. All right, hold on, guys. I'm trying to get me and drunk back on here. My program is messing up today again. All right, so we're going to go blank screen. We'll add an overlay of a screenshot. We're going to go here. We're going to go here. We're going to go to Discord. There we go. Now we got Drunk Uncle and I again. But I met Chris, right? I thought he was Antifa. I'm not going to lie. Then we started talking, and I realized, hey, this guy's not Antifa. He's just a regular old guy out here filming. We became pretty good friends yet. No, I'm not getting a buzz yet. And what happened is somebody emailed me one day, and they're like, hey, Eddie, Chris is having trouble with the Proud Boys down in LA. They think he's Antifa, and they're messing with him. So I got his phone number. We started talking, you know, and we became good friends, you know. So it's funny. And he actually went to Sacramento to where he thought I was going to be filming that day, and I was in LA filming while he... So, like, I went to his spot, he went to my spot. Some guy accused him of being me. Remember that drunk when he's like, I know who you are, you're Eddie Block.
Yeah, I remember that.
So, what, Brownie? So that's what happened. But no, Chris is a great guy. He's a real good guy. He's a hardworking. Yeah, oh, by the way, guys, so we are giving away the bobblehead. There's a bobblehead video. All you got to do is go to it, make a comment, and tell me if you're a female or a boy. Because I'm giving one to a female, one to a guy. And you guys can win it. I'm leaving it open till next Wednesday at noon Pacific Standard Time, and I'll ship it off. So whoever you know, there's something my friend Tow Trucker uses where it'll pick out a comment for you, so it's all random. I won't pick it out. And yeah, oh yeah, I'm getting ready to send your stuff out, Drunk Uncle. I got your beanie, and remember how we were talking about Donnie hair? I'm leaving the Donnie hair on there. He slept with it. He slept on it. He slept on it in the truck. So yeah. And then I got to send this out to Eden. And I guess I'll show you guys the bobblehead we're giving away. All right, here's the bobblehead, guys. There's the bobblehead. So if you want to win this bobblehead, go to that video, go find it, and hopefully you're subscribed. Hopefully you share it. Dude, check this out. I bought this on eBay from one of my favorite eBay guys. It's like it's a bombshell girl. I don't know why I bought it. Just me. And pretty soon we're going to be giving out our Trump train whistles. We're going to have a point system on here so you guys can win a Trump train. So yeah. Anyways, shall we get to the news? Shall we get to the news before I get super high?
Do the news.
Dude, I'm supposed to be doing stuff tonight too. So I probably shouldn't be getting high. Digawarp, I'm sending Digawarp one. I'll print the first train whistle for her because she's always sending me goodies. So Digawarp, you get the first one, and then Willow. Those two girls are gonna be partying this weekend in Florida. I'm jealous. I want to go. They didn't invite me. What's up, puppies, ponies, and patriots? How you doing? How's Montana? What, Donnie, you big baby? What? What, monster? He's just a big old baby is all he is. Let's get Drunk Uncle and I back on here. That way you... Because I know you folks like seeing our mugs up on here, don't you? Don't y'all like seeing us?
Yeah.
Donnie, stop crying. Big old baby. All right. Yeah, you notice Wizzy mentioned us when he came on. All right, let's get to the news. It's it's a whole bunch of not sad news, but it's a whole bunch of devastating news today, guys. It's all about Russia. Everything's all about Russia today. Russia. Is Willow there right now already? All right. We love you too, Nagasaki. Puppies, Ponies, and Patriots have a new dog in for training. So if you guys don't know, they train dogs. The fuck is that? Oh, it's this. They train dogs for service animals for veterans. So they do some cool stuff over there. And you should check them out. Let's move this over here. You all right, Drunk? Or are you just messing with your finger?
Yeah, Wayne was asking about the finger.
Oh.
So I still feel a little pain in it, but I can make a full tight fist now. So I'm probably about a week away from being able to get back in there.
Yeah, let me turn this down a little bit. You want to ask how you can help me, Biden? You know what? Do me a favor. Email me at EddieBlockFilms@gmail.com, and we'll talk about it. I don't know what kind you mean. But yeah, let me know. What's up, Gunzo girl? We got Julius in the house, Andy in the house. All right, so hold on a second. Puppies, ponies. Now this really bothers me. I'm upset now. Now I'm upset. So if you guys don't know, one of my very first dogs, my very first dog as an adult, he was a Akita mixed with Blue Heeler. And, oops, wrong arm. That's him right there. That's Junior. He was an Akita Blue Heeler mix. I love fucking Akitas. I love Akitas. Oh my gosh. If I didn't have too many dogs already, I would take them for you. I wish I could. I wish I could. Oh man, I love Akitas. Well, if anybody is a disabled veteran here that needs help, or if you know a disabled veteran looking for a dog, contact Puppies, Ponies, and Patriots. They give these dogs away for to veterans. You have to be a veteran and you have to need a service dog. So get a hold of her. We saw Trey for Trump the other day. Yeah, I got him and I got Rosie. Rosie was an Australian Shepherd Husky mix. So I was driving to work. I was working in this little place, a little tiny town called Susanville, California. Real tiny town. It's in California, but you gotta drive up I can try and help you, puppies. So in order to get to Susanville in California, it's faster to drive up to Reno. So you go through Reno, Nevada, then you come back down. So I'm driving and it said puppies. And I was living in my trailer and I was like, I want puppies. So I went and I saw my Akita mix. I picked him first, and then I looked over, and there was Rosie, and she was just jumping all over me and loving on me. And I said, I want her. And they're like, well, we kind of want to keep her. I was like, but I want him. I want her. So they finally gave me her. She was when she was a puppy, she was red and white. So, oh, my Akita. That's how I got Panda Bear. When I put my Akita down because he couldn't walk anymore, my wife had when I was married, had she worked at a homeless shelter. So this lady had just moved in and she couldn't keep her dog, Panda. And she has the spot, my Akita, because he was a blue heeler, had the white legs with the black spots. And Panda has the white legs with the black spots and the black everywhere else. So my wife was like, I know he's going to take her because she looks like Junior. And so that's how I got Panda Bear.
Ew.
All right, let's get back to the news. I know I'm saying too much tonight. I think that stuff might be puppies, ponies. If you text me the picture, I'll put it up on the screen for you. Just text me the picture. I think that stuff's starting to kick in, drunk uncle. Do I seem like I'm talking faster and I'm like happier?
Maybe slightly.
Maybe slightly? I don't know. I seem like I am. All right, Julius. All right. So, the Ukraine leader Zelensky says he's Russia's #1 target. Well, no shit. We already knew that. Explosions heard near Kiev as Russian forces close in on the capital. Explosions can be heard in Ukraine's capital of Kiev. We got a whole bunch of different ones with pictures and stuff. So don't auctioneer. All right, give me $5. Who's gonna give me 10? Who's gonna give me 10? Shit, I should raffle off these Trump bobbleheads. Anyway, so the Russian mechanized forces, which came in from Belarus, I'm glad I know how to say these names, are 20 miles outside of Kiev. Think about that. Would you think, looking at how Belarus is spelled, would you think to call it Belarus? Or would you call it Belarus? I think I would call it Belarus, just reading it. And Kiev, I would be like Kyiv. I don't know. Yeah, I'm feeling the effects. I can tell that I'm different. Like, you know that stuff that we had in Las Vegas, drunk uncle? Hello?
Yeah.
The medicine for ADD medicine.
Uh-huh.
Like, I'm feeling like I want to do this now. That's how I'm feeling. Like the first time you gave me that.
Oh, well, cool.
Yeah. But remember, your stuff didn't really mess that stuff. Remember, you said it didn't affect me as much because I must need it. I don't know. Yeah. Anyways, European Union announces new sanctions. Everybody's putting sanctions on Russia. A ban on exports meant to target the country's oil refineries. Yeah, well, it's fucking up our oil. It's fucking up our gas, too. They're saying Putin has no consideration for anyone. Well, let's see. Last words from some incredibly brave Ukrainians. Let's see what this says. We can't. It's not translated. It says no evidence that Russian forces are holding the Chernobyl plant. Now that's scary. Remember what happened in Chernobyl? What was it, 1960s or was it 1980s? When they had that
I've
big...
always heard of Chernobyl, but I never knew what happened. Was it like a genocide or something?
Chernobyl it's the nuclear power plant. If I remember right. The Chernobyl disaster. Yeah, it's a nuclear power plant. The disaster was a nuclear accident that occurred on April 26, 1986 at the number 4 reactor in Chernobyl nuclear power plant near the city of Pripyat. I probably said that wrong. In the Ukrainian SSR. It is considered the worst nuclear disaster in history. Apparently what happened is a whole bunch of radiation got out. Dude, look at that. Andy in Colorado had it right away. Right away. You were a few months old, Hope. 1984, I was almost in 19. Actually, what day was this? April 26th. This was only 2 months before my dad died. I was only 6 years old right now, or 7 years old. I was 7 years old. Had to watch my dad die. But that's pretty bad. No, it's not Ritalin. What is the stuff you take, drunk uncle?
Adderall.
Adderall. That's it. So, what do you guys think? Fucking every night I feed my dogs, and I give them their wet food and I give them their dry food. What they're doing now is they're only eating the wet food and then they throw the dry food on the fucking floor. So last night I didn't give them any dry food. I'm like, well, why am I going to give you the dry food if you're not going to eat the wet food? And then they looked at me, they're like, dude, we're still hungry. So then I had to give them dry food and then they ate their dry food. Stupid damn dogs. Spoiled is what they are. Oh, you got commercials again, Digga? Sorry. Every commercial makes me a penny. It's like a penny, I think. I'm not sure. Julius, I low-key like Russia, and I'm not interested in fighting them. Yeah, I'm not interested in fighting them at all. What's up, Indico Nicole? Yeah, mix it. I gotta start doing that. I'm being too lazy. I'm not mixing it. All right, let's get back. So what else can we say? Zelensky says Russian sabotage groups have entered Kiev and are after him and his family. Well, no shit. You're in charge of you're the president of the Ukraine. Who else do you think they're going for? The president of Iran expressed to Putin understanding with respect to Russia's security concern caused by destabilizing actions of the U.S. and NATO. I tell you what, that scares me. That scares me. That scares me. All right, let's go to the next one. I have another one, which will be more detailed. Because I got a whole bunch of these. Yeah, I don't want a war either, guys. I really don't. We don't need another war. Okay, you can see that good. All right. Peter Ducey. I love Peter Ducey. He always gets Biden. Reporters were quick to call out the contradiction between President Biden's claim that no one expected sanctions against Russia to work and his administration's previous position against Russia. Although he announced new sanctions on top of previous ones against Russia in response to the invasion, he later admitted that no one expected them to work. Well, no shit. The rumor is that there are 5 U.S. targets in Russia and the Ukraine, huh? Why did... I don't know. No one expected the sanctions to prevent anything from happening. This could take time, and we have to show resolve. So he knows what's coming. So the people of Russia know what he brought to him. So what is this back and forth, drunk uncle? I mean, this guy puts the sanctions on him, and then he himself says, well, I knew it wasn't going to work. I knew it wasn't going to work. What do you think? What do you think they're thinking?
Throwing shit against the wall and see what sticks.
So basically, you're saying they don't know what the fuck to do, and they're just trying shit.
Yeah. Like, oh, this might work. Probably not. Let's see what happens. Like, oh
Definitely a
no, okay,
possibility.
plan B.
Yeah, it's definitely a possibility. I'm scared. I'm really scared right now. I'm worried we might have World War III coming soon. I don't know. What's up, sheepdog? You ready to meet up tomorrow? What overpass do I gotta go to? Can you text me what overpass I gotta go to in San Jose? Okay, come on. You want to say hi to drunk uncle again? Come on, little girl. Oh, Donnie stopped her. Come on. All right, I'll pick you up because Donnie's holding on to you. There she is.
Hey, Browners again.
This chick, FBI killer. She likes going after the FBI. Say hi, FBI, if you're watching. Do you remember when somebody tried to tell me that Julius was the FBI? That shit was funny. Yeah. That shit was funny. So if you guys don't know, tomorrow I'm gonna go meet up with Sheepdog. There is a overpass in San Jose. Actually, it's Morgan Hill, where they're gonna be doing a flag wave. I'm gonna be there. They do it every single Friday in liberal San Jose. Liberal? What, dude? I tried to let you out earlier. You didn't want to go out. Tough shit now. All right, let's get back to the news. You're in Dublin on a job site? Oh, shit. All right, cool. Yeah, I just wondering which overpass it is. Just wondering. Or do they have a Facebook page, maybe, I wonder? Let's see, what other Russian stuff that we got going? It's all Russia, Russia, Russia tonight. All Russia, Russia. You got family in San Jose? Yeah. I'm going to take Sheepdog to my favorite Mexican restaurant. The San Jose Morgan Hill border. Okay. Fact, Morgan. Let's type it out. Morgan Hill actually is more country, kind of, I think. That's where there's a lot of farms and stuff. So maybe that's why there's flag waves and stuff there. Let's see if we can just look it up. They do it every Friday night, is what I've been told by Sheepdog. Let's see. Wag Flaving of Morgan Hill, California. That's not what we're looking for. We're looking for... I'm not seeing it. Oh, you might not even make it back? Oh, shit. Well, I'm going to go anyways. And I'm going to go to my favorite Mexican restaurant. So, hopefully you can make it back, bro. Hopefully. Your aunt's house sits on the fault. She always jokes about the garage falling off the house. Yeah. A lot of faults here in California. I used to live on a fault. Dublin. You know who lives by Dublin?
Conor McGregor.
No, oh wait, no, never mind. I'm thinking of a different place. Anyways, Russia-Ukraine war. They're calling it a war now. What triggered Putin, and what may happen next? And puppies, I still haven't got that picture yet. It has been feared for years, a full-scale Russian invasion of the Ukraine, and now it's happening. Images of Russian tanks rolling into Ukraine were perhaps the most chilling that Fox News monitored through a long night during the opening round of the assault. Dude, just do the electrical yourself. Fuck the electrician. But as we watched attacks on military bases, airfields, and air defense sites nearly to the Polish border in the west, during the first day of the invasion, the objectives seemed to come into focus. Putin plans to dramatically alter the Ukraine. Yeah, I'm sure he does. His objective is to roll back history before NATO reached eastern flanks of Europe, to rewind the clock before the collapse of the Soviet Union to an era when Russia and the Ukraine were one. Do you think they're going to go back to being called Russia? What do you think?
I was thinking the other day, right? It was earlier today.
Uh-huh.
Now, One of my favorite fighters, Habib Nurmagomedov, the guy that wears the big hat.
Yeah.
Well, he's from Dagestan.
Okay.
So Dagestan is a country. But when he called out Conor McGregor, he didn't call himself Dagestanian. He considered himself Russian.
Okay.
Because he was talking about the population. He was like, Ireland, only 6 million. Russia, 600 million. Because you are the number one chicken. But it just clicked in my head. Like, do some of these countries want to be a part of Russia again? Or is there a decent amount of their citizens that would want to be a part? I have no idea.
Yeah.
But I just thought it was weird because I always remember that speech, and now I'm thinking, because all that stuff used to be Russia or the USSR,
yeah,
Union or whatever it was called.
Yeah. What? What do you want? Do you hear this little whiner, dude? What do you want? Hope thinks you're right. The Ukrainians traditionally don't get along with the Russians. Yeah. So let's see. If it counts for anything, and it should at this point, the grinding process, the will of the Ukrainians are there. Yeah. I saw a thing where the Ukrainians gave out weapons to civilians and said, "Come on, let's go. Come on, let's go and do it again and again and again and again." Do you know what movie that's from?
No, but I really hope they don't start holding, and this is for my own personal enjoyment. I hope they don't start holding people from Russia to being able to come to the United States, because those are my favorite fighters are from that area. It's going to mess with my UFC.
Yeah.
That is a totally, very selfish thing of me to want. But, that was one of the first things I thought of. I was like, they let her bet Hamzat fight in April, I'm going to be pissed.
Oh, yeah, there's a fight on Saturday night, huh?
I think it's March 5th.
Next one. Okay, cool.
There Covington, Masvidal.
Yeah. All right, guys, who knows this? What movie is this song from? It's pretty easy. What is it? I think it's 80s. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go, my little darling. That you never leave me. I'm definitely feeling this weed stuff already. Come on, let's go and do it again, again, and again, and again. It's a movie about a singer. It's a famous singer. Everybody should know this movie. Even Drunk Uncle, you should know this movie.
You don't see about a singer, and it came out in the 80s.
Yeah. Hope got it. Hope got it right away. La Bamba. Richie Valens.
Oh.
Richie! I used to love that movie. I used to watch it all the time. I watched Walk the Line the other day. You ever watch that movie Walk the Line with Joaquin Phoenix and what's the blonde girl's name? What's her name?
Reese Witherspoon. I think.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, she is so gorgeous in that movie. I normally don't think she's that good looking, but in that movie, she was definitely gorgeous.
It was that movie that made me realize that people were doing drugs before hippies.
Right. Yeah, he was doing.
Elvis was on speed.
Yeah, they all were. You want to see the movie Dog that is out now? What's the movie Dog about? I'm a big movie buff.
Have you seen the movie Walk Hard?
Which one is that one?
It's a comedy. It's a comedy remake of Walk the Line, but it's the other guy from not Will Ferrell, but the other guy from Step Brothers.
Oh, C. Riley, whatever. George C. Riley.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is pretty funny.
I'll have to check it out. Like, when I was younger, my roommate and I, my best friend, we would always just rent movies every single night. Just 2 movies a night. That's what we wasted our money on. That and beer. Movies and Bud Light. Our house was the party house. But we hardly ever paid for beer because we'd let people party at our house, but they had to bring the beer. Like, people would just show up at our house. And they were all mostly gang members, you know? And I remember I had a friend named Mike, right? And I had a big, huge Rottweiler. Like, we named him Zeus. He was like 150 pounds, right? And there, you know how you got that? Well, you probably don't. What's up, Jay-Z? What's up, country girl? So we had a guy in our neighborhood. I mean, it's in where I lived, and like, you know, in the ghetto, you always got that one guy or girl who wants to sell everything, right? They're knocking at your door. Hey man, you want to buy stereo? Hey man, you want to buy this? And I wasn't into buying stolen shit because I just like people broke into my car and stole my amps. So I was pissed. So I didn't buy stolen shit because I didn't want it to happen to other people. And so he knocked on the door one time and he's like, "Hey, it's Mike." And I was like, "Oh, come in," because I thought it was my other friend, my Mexican friend, Mike. He opens up the door, and I guess Zeus didn't like black people. The minute he opened up the door, Zeus just and just fucking went after him. Dude never knocked on my door again. Never knocked on my door again. I don't know.
I heard it's not that dogs have any towards bias towards black people, but it's the way that their vision is, since they see black and white, and if like the darker your skin is, the more unrecognizable the person becomes.
Yeah.
They almost see like a shadow coming in, and it freaks them out because they're like,
got it, sheep.
They understand what a shadow is, but not when there's not something with the shadow. Like, is this a ghost? Like, what the fuck? How's there a shadow? And then no, yeah.
Yeah, I heard that too.
Eyesight.
But also, they can sense people. Like, you know, my dogs know when, like, when I date girls, that's how you test them out. If my dogs don't like you, you're not gonna make it in my life. That's the ultimate test. If my dogs don't like you, then there's something wrong. Sorry. Hey, Gra, I'm getting ready to mail off your flag. Everybody's trying to take it from me now, though. This is the flag I got Gra. Because it looks like him on his motorcycle. Did I get the right side? Yeah. Both the same. Got the American flag, the eagle. And I know Drunk Uncle doesn't like the other flag. Drunk Uncle doesn't like the other flag. Drunk Uncle...
That's just my personal opinion.
See, Drunk Uncle gets this with the Donnie hair. I told him I am not taking the Donnie hair off. The Donnie hair stays. And then Eden's getting this because I got this for Snookies, but Snookies doesn't want it. So this is going to Snookies. I got this all at the Trump rally, guys. And then don't forget, we're giving away a bobblehead. You got to find the bobblehead video. You got to like it. You got to make sure you're subscribed. And you got to comment if you're a male or female. And you can win this bobblehead. You got till next Wednesday. Find the video. All right. I'm done showing off stuff we're giving away. All right. Yeah, dude, I think this stuff is... It's not... You know this stuff? Which one did I get? I took the psychedelic one, right?
Yeah, so let's see. You're about maybe 45 minutes into it.
Yeah.
Take your hand and do like that in front and pay attention to your hand.
I don't have enough lighting here. Yeah?
Do you see... We call them hand trails. When you do that, do you see your hand kind of move?
Not yet.
Behind it? Not yet?
Not yet.
Okay.
Yeah, Sheepdog actually already got his bobblehead. I gave him the same bobblehead. No, it's not doing that yet. I just feel energized. Maybe it might be this, too. I don't know. I just feel energized and, like, no pain. I feel no pain right now. Like, normally my back would be hurting.
Sheepdog, the reason why I feel about that flag is because my family that did support that flag were the racists. So, but I understand it means things to other people. Like Chappie, you know, she's a mixed race. She's a little bit of everything. She has no problem with that flag because it reminds her of the Dukes of Hazzard, and she loved watching the Dukes of Hazzard. You know,
dude, do you know how many of those cars they destroyed making that show? I think they said 22.
oh, no,
I watched something about the cars on YouTube. You guys are asking what did I eat? I didn't. I took this stuff. It's called Delta. Is it 8 drunk? Delta 8. It's the legal stuff, or Delta 9. But anyways,
that had Delta 8 and THCP in it.
This is THCP. It's supposed to be. It's supposed to take your pain away, make you feel happy, and like a psychedelic. So that's what I took. For anybody asking, we're trying it out, and it's legal. I bought it on the internet. It's made out of hemp, not weed. What the heck are you doing, Donnie? Let's see. Let me see what you guys are looking at. You're looking at me and drunk, so we got to go over here. All right, there we go. Pause that. So it says, Ted Cruz says Russia invaded Ukraine because of the catastrophic mistakes by the Biden administration. The other day, Biden was blaming Trump, and so was Obama. So Senator Ted Cruz, a Republican from Texas, said Thursday Russia invaded Ukraine because of catastrophic mistakes made by the Biden administration. We need the strength and we need resolve. The reason Russia had invaded Ukraine is because of the catastrophic mistakes made by President Biden. Biden's administration's incompetently executed and catastrophic withdrawal of U.S. troops out of Afghanistan. So he's blaming the Afghanistan pullout. And that's what she said. Every enemy of America across the globe looked at America and was emboldened. They looked at the Oval Office and took a measure of the man in the Oval Office, and unfortunately, they concluded that the president was weak and effectless. And, oh man, I hope we can hear him saying that. I hope I can hear him saying that. But, here you guys, let's watch some of the videos of what's going on over there. Let me turn up the sound for you guys. Oh, we gotta watch a commercial first. Don't you hate commercials? I hate commercials. Oh yeah, has anybody gotten on the Trump site yet? I haven't.
Senator, joining us now by phone is Texas Republican Senator Ted Cruz, a member of the Foreign Relations Committee. Senator, we believe that we're about 20 minutes away from the president speaking. When he takes to the podium there at the White House,
that's too big.
What do you want to hear come out of his mouth regarding this situation?
Well, we need strength and we need resolve. The reason that Russia has invaded Ukraine is because of catastrophic mistakes made by President Biden and Vice President Harris. There are two causes in particular that put us in this situation. Number one, last year, when we withdrew from Afghanistan, the absolutely catastrophic withdrawal, incompetently executed, every enemy of America across the globe looked at America and was emboldened. They looked at the Oval Office and they took a measure of the man in the Oval Office, and unfortunately, they concluded that the president was weak and feckless and ineffective. And as I said at the time, the chances of a Russian invasion of Ukraine have just increased tenfold, and also, every bit as troubling, the chances of a Chinese invasion of Taiwan have increased tenfold. Secondly, with respect to Russia and Ukraine in particular, President Biden made an enormous mistake when he waived the sanctions on Nord Stream 2, the pipeline that Putin was building to get his natural gas to Europe without having to go through Ukraine. I authored bipartisan sanctions that passed Congress, that President Trump signed into law, and we had stopped the Nord Stream 2 pipeline, which is what prevented a Russian invasion of Ukraine. President Biden decided instead, for political reasons, to surrender to Russia, to waive those sanctions. He allowed Putin to complete that pipeline. That was an enormous mistake.
Right.
And thankfully, yesterday, after over a year of my battling him in the Senate to try to get these sanctions imposed, Joe Biden finally did the right thing and imposed sanctions on Nord Stream 2. it's the right decision, but far too late.
All right, that's enough of him speaking, I think. What do you guys think? You know, it's funny. The left is blaming... Crazy.
What are the left saying that? How are they blaming Trump from the left?
The other day, Obama said, "Oh, it's all Trump's fault. It's all Trump's fault." Because Trump, oh, what did they say? I forget what they said. Why now? What's up, Snookies? Yes, we missed you. Somebody remind me. Country Girl says, oh, she says hi to Snooks. Is that a Superman? Oh, no, that's a YouTube thing. I thought it was a Superman for a minute. Thought it looked like Superman. My bad. Sorry. I got me the other day some crackers. Some, what do you call these? Graham crackers. Gotta dip your graham crackers in milk, right? That's the only way to do it. I'm still not seeing anything from puppies. All right, let's get some more news. Oh, since we got a good amount of people here, just so you guys know, last night, God Rides a Harley and I bought tickets to the Steven Crowder, Dave Landau comedy show in Tulsa, Oklahoma. So in May, I'm going to be driving my happy butt all the way to Tulsa, Oklahoma. I'm going to hang out with God Rides a Harley. We're going to go to the comedy show. We are going to try and go meet Dave Landau and try and meet Steven Crowder. I'm hoping they do like most comics and stand outside and say hello to everybody. And yeah, I think it's May 14th. So I'm going to be on there. I'm going to drive through... I'm going to stop in Albuquerque. We're going to do a live stream. We're going to show you guys around the country for a little bit. Like I always do. Then next...
Well, Crowder today.
I forget. I looked. He was on Rumble, but it looked like a video that was really, really old, so I didn't watch it.
So when I got to work, I checked YouTube, seen nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, uh-oh, what happened? So I went to Rumble, nothing. I was like, well, that's really, really weird, because they always say, if you don't find us on YouTube, go to, you know, and Rumble is, and then I'll check the Blaze, and I went to the Blaze, and they were live. And it was like live coverage of Russia invading Ukraine. And then I put it on. I got to listen to like 2 minutes. Custom come in, had to pause it. Blah 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 blah. Talk. Blah, 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 talk.
Yeah.
And then back to it. I go to press spacebar again for it to go, and I guess the stream had ended, but I couldn't rewind the stream or anything. And I think I may have checked my computer at maybe about 8 o'clock my time, so an hour before I got home. Yeah. And still had been posted to Blaze.
Well, what he said was that there was an accident, some big, huge accident on the road, and nobody could get to work. So that's what he said. Mm-hmm. And Sheepdog, no, I am not. The only person being in the truck with me for this trip is going to be Donnie. Unless some beautiful lady wants to go with me. I got to find a beautiful lady, though, to go with me. So, yeah. And then in April, I'm going to be going to Las Vegas. I'm going to be live streaming the National Hardware Show. Because you know me, I'm a tool guy. So I got my reservations already set up. I got to get my hotel room, though. But I'll be live streaming from Vegas. April, let's see. Let's see this.
No, okay.
Why? What are you off in April or something? April 5th, 6th, and 7th. Why, do you want to go meet me in Vegas again?
No, I ain't gonna be able to swing that. But if you're there for 2 more days, then you could go see Hamzat fight.
Oh.
Because they do most of the fights in Vegas.
That's in April?
April 9th is when Hamzat's supposed to fight.
Yeah, I'd rather see it on TV.
I hear you.
Oh, and get this, no masks. No masks, they said. No masks. Nothing. No masks, no vaccinations. Let's see. Never mind. I saw it here earlier. Where was it? Because I read before I signed up. There's no masks. Where was it? Darn it. Let's go to the main thing. Register today. What's new? Coverings. It was their health policy. They had a health policy and it said, no, you don't need to wear masks.
Adios, Harley.
Oh, you're leaving, Harley? Yeah, you've had a long day, huh? Oh, here we go. Health and safety. Entry requirements. They're just monitoring you. It says anyone who is not feeling well or begins to be sick, you got to, standard stuff. Please adhere to all face coverings. In accordance with public health guidance, we recommend but do not require that participants wear face coverings. So good. That's why I'm going. That was the reason why I decided to go. Because you know me, I don't like... Let's see. What does he mean by keep your powder dry? What's that saying, bro? Are you still here?
Probably something to do with cocaine. Like, don't get your cocaine wet. Who knows?
I don't have to worry about that. Is Julius still here? I know Julius is a science nerd like me. So... I got an article for Julius, Anybody else in here science nerds? Or science fiction nerds?
Even less for science fiction.
Even less? You don't like science fiction, Drunk?
Never could get into it.
Oh, man. Oh, it's about gunpowder. Gunpowder. Okay. Astronomers discovered what's inside a black hole for the first time ever. Black holes could be a hologram. In fact, the entire universe could be a hologram. At least that's one part of the idea behind a recent study published by the journal PRX Quantum. The study is a deeper look at what's inside a black hole. It's also an attempt to better understand the idea of holographic duality. Holographic duality is a mathematical conjecture, too much words for me, attempts to connect theories of particles and their interactions, because they're trying to say a black hole takes you into another universe, maybe another time, like, right? So they're saying basically the duality posits that the theory of gravity and the theory of particles are equivalent, mathematically at least. In Einstein's general relativity theory, there are no particles. There's just space and time. And in the standard model of particle physics, there's no gravity, just particles. So by connecting these two theories, they can make models. They were able to describe what the gravity inside a black hole looks like. When you think of a hologram, you probably think of the hologram pictures, where you move them. But they're saying it's the way the inside of a black hole meets with the outside, because the inside of a black hole works off the theory of gravity. It is represented in a 3D space as space-time moves through it. So this has got to be a way to time travel. It's got to be, right? Andy thinks like you, Drunk Uncle. He thinks that there's a 50% chance that we're really in the Matrix. What do you mean by the moon's not ours, Charles? What do you mean? What do you mean by that?
I mean, is it really so hard to believe? I mean, What if God is the operating system? You know, we have OS X and OS. Maybe the operating system is God.
That's a possibility. I never thought about it that way.
Because your computer knows every keystroke you've got open. It knows everything. And so does God.
Right?
I don't know.
I've never heard it explained that way before. I never have.
It's my own. I think it's kind of like my, I've heard of, simulation theory and stuff, and like religion being tied to like system updates and like, sending prophets down to like update you like on, what God is thinking, but God being the actual operating system, that's kind of something I conjured up myself, I believe.
Oh my God, I should have.
It makes sense to me.
Yeah. I should have never opened up this fucking my messenger. Holy shit. Puppies and Ponies just sent me the pictures of the dog. Dude, I want a puppy. Tell me when you can see him, drunk. Oh my gosh, and he looks just like my old Akita, except without the spots on his legs.
Oh.
Look at that puppy. He's got the curved Akita tail.
He stepped in a big bowl of white chocolate.
Right? Oh my gosh, that dog is gorgeous. How old is he? He looks like he's, what, like 8, 9 months maybe? Oh my gosh. Look at him. He's just fucking gorgeous. Oh, he does have the spots. He does have some spots. Oh, he's 18 months? Yeah, there's no way. No way I could take him. It's hard. It's hard bringing in an older dog into my my setup. If it was a puppy, I have no trouble, but bringing older dogs in, and Akitas are normally like to be the only dog. All right, guys, if you know any veterans that need a service animal, let us know. They can get that dog. It's a beautiful dog. Beautiful. Oh my gosh.
Beautiful.
Right? Man. You had to show me. Man, now I want the dog, but I can't take him because him and Panda won't get along. Donnie would probably love him. But Akitas, though, really, Akitas only want to be your only dog. I've learned that from having my Akita. He wanted to be the only dog. Anytime I would come home to my parents' house and my mom's golden retriever was there, if my mom's golden retriever tried to walk up and say hi to me, my Akita would walk right in front of me and sit right in between my legs and like, right? And then when I bought them the Siberian Husky, oh my gosh, he really didn't like that puppy. Yeah, they do not like. They do not like to have multiple dogs in the house. So that's good because that means I won't get it. I won't get it. But that's a beautiful puppy. Beautiful, beautiful. Sorry, I love dogs. If you can't tell. If you can't tell. Oh, now I know why Linda's in Florida. CPAC is there. CPAC's in Florida right now. All right, here we go. All right, so the Ukraine strikes back. The Kiev troops have already shot down 5 Russian helicopters, destroyed dozens of tanks, and an entire battalion surrenders because they didn't realize they had been sent to kill. Now, this is from the Daily Mail. I don't know. I'm kind of new to the Daily Mail. I've been on them before. Ukrainian troops have shot down 5 Russian helicopters. We already read that. Kiev military is far inferior to its Russian counterpart with an air defense system and an air force dating back to the Soviet era. But NATO and the U.S., despite deploying soldiers to the neighboring Romania in recent months, have made it clear that no one will be sent there to help. Dude, look at this. This at least 15 T-72 tanks were destroyed or damaged by Ukrainian forces using the Javelin PTRK, an American anti-tank missile. So this is what's going on in Russia right now, in Ukraine right now, folks. Look at this helicopter. They shot down the helicopter. This one was forced to make an emergency landing. Oh, we can view galleries. Hold on, let's view the gallery. Okay, here's the helicopter. That's one of the must have been one of the helicopter that crashed. Okay, so here's the numbers, folks. I'm gonna give Drunk Uncle a second to catch up.
Looking at numbers.
Oh, you're looking at numbers? Okay, so Russian versus the Ukraine. Russian and army troops has 280,000. The Ukraine has less than half that at 125,000. Russia has 13,367 tanks. Ukraine has 2,199, and apparently they have 12 less tanks over there in Russia. For artillery, they have 5,939, whereas the Ukraine only has 1,962. Armored vehicles, Russia almost has 20,000, and Ukraine has less than 3,000. Personnel, Air Force. So this is for the Air Force. There's 165,000 personnel compared to 35,000. The attack aircraft is 1,328 compared to 146. And the helicopters are 478 to 42. Wow. Ukraine is definitely under manpowered. I mean, you know what this reminds me of? There's a Seinfeld a long time ago where, what's his name? Kramer was playing Risk with Newman. Do you ever remember that one?
Vaguely, maybe.
So they're playing, and then they're playing at Jerry's house, and then Kramer had to go somewhere, but he didn't trust Newman, so they took the board game on the subway with them, and they're playing them. And Kramer's like, he's like, what are you talking about? He's like, I won the game. I'm gonna win the game. Look, all you got left is Ukraine. I can kick the Ukraine's ass easily because they're weak. And this guy's like, I'm from the Ukraine. We are not weak. And then he goes and like starts beating up Kramer or something like that. Remember that?
Yeah, he probably smacks the board and all the pieces go flying.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah, that's what happened. You're right. All right, so let's get to the Navy. They have Russia has 150,000. Ukraine has 15,000. Warships, there's 74 for Russia, only 2 for Ukraine. They're way outmanned. Submarines 50 to 0, and reserves 2 million to 900,000. Russia has more than double of almost everything. Oh yeah, Hachi was definitely a sad movie. Let's see, Zelensky. This is something being blown up in the water. Look at the missiles flying. There you go. The wreckage of what appears to be a jet falls from the skies near the capital. That's that helicopter again. Russian helicopter downed, and I don't want to watch the video. This Russian tank looks all destroyed.
You gotta switch.
Oh, thank you. Sorry.
No problem.
Let me start all over then. This one right here is the something landing in the water. They said a Russian helicopter is shot down over Kiev. This one is the wreckage of what appears to be a jet. This is the helicopter. Here's the tank. This tank looks pretty destroyed. It looks like a taxi cab from New York if it was painted yellow. Oh my gosh. Hold on. This tank's totally destroyed. It says the body of it. Now, guys, warning. Video coming up. Don't look at it if you can't handle it. There's a dead body on the ground. It says the body of a soldier without insignia who the Ukrainian military claim is a Russian army serviceman killed in fighting lies on the road outside of Kharkiv, Ukraine. This could be staged. I don't know. It could be staged. Who knows? Ukrainian forces detain servicemen of self-proclaimed Lugansk people. That's the one that Russia just took over. More of them taking over detainees. More detainees. Ukrainian armed forces later said the soldiers captured the 74th Brigade of motorcycle rifles. So these guys are riding on motorcycles. There's some of their weapons. I don't know what those are. The crew of a Russian BMP fighting vehicle are seen face down with jackets pulled over their heads. I wonder what they're gonna do to them. What do you think? You think Ukraine is willing to, do some little extracurricular activity there, drunk uncle? After they're covered up like that?
You asking if the Russians are going to fuck the dead bodies? Or the Ukrainians are going to... What?
No. So the people that were laying on the ground that I just showed you, they were not dead. They just had their heads covered, their jackets covering their heads, right? They're laying on the ground. So what I'm asking is, after that picture was taken, do you think they may have shot them in the back of the head? Or do you think they just took them as prisoners?
Well, I don't know. It depends on what they're worth. If they're not worth anything, probably just killed them.
Yeah. Yeah, Andy said that it's a war, then we need to see actual, and if we see actual POWs, then they need to be treated properly. But it's war, Exactly, country girl. That's what I was thinking. Exactly. I don't know. Country girl. I've been watching Yellowstone. I've been getting caught up on it because I finally was able to log into my stepdad's DirecTV. Oh, Yellowstone. I don't know if you get into that show or not, drunk uncle, but I love Yellowstone. What part of the country are you in, country girl? All right, next one. Horrific. This is from the Daily Mail again. Horrific moment. A man 20 is executed with a shot to the back of the head on a New York train. These New York subways are getting worse and worse and worse, guys. It says he was reportedly shot by a man with whom he was traveling, and police believe it's an isolated incident. The two men were reported traveled from Wyandotte to Penn Station, wherever Wyandotte is, if that's ever how you say it, and back to Ronkonkoma, end of the line. Stain and the other man are suspected of being homeless and did not have any money on them and had dodged paying their fare for the ride. They have no money, but they got a gun, huh? The man fled the train. Huh?
So that's what I was thinking. How does a homeless person afford a gun?
Right.
And bolt.
You would think they would have sold it for food, drugs, whatever they're into. Oh, you're in Pennsylvania?
Maybe hanging on to a gun, but not enough money to keep ammunition in it.
Right. Buns lives in Pennsylvania. Oh my gosh. Why can't I think of Bun's name on here? What's her name? Yeah, what's her name on here though, drunk? I forget.
Carol something.
Is that what it? No, but she changed her name. Maybe it's PA something. I think no.
Yeah. I can't remember. It's PA something.
Yeah, she used to be one of our main mods, and then she started working, and doesn't have time anymore for us. All right, the Suffolk County Police Department and the Metro are conducting an investigation. Transit crimes are up 65% in New York. So let's see. Long Island. This is a man who was fatally shot around 1:45 a.m. Maybe somebody gave him the job as a hit gun. All right, guys. I'm going to play the video. Warning. Warning. If you don't like seeing this kind of stuff, don't look. Okay? Let's watch the full video. You might say there's even a warning on here. Oh, they stopped it right there. Good. They didn't show it. Okay, good. Let's watch it again, because it went pretty quickly. Ah, you assholes. Never mind. Never mind. I want to watch the commercial. So the unidentified man pulled the gun out of his pocket and shot Stain in the back of the head. Stain's mother, Pamela Usher, wrote a tribute post on Facebook. Sad. Sad. 20-year-old kid, just gone. So what are you asking, Bubba Bruce? They offered you a partial refund to close the case. Basically, they just want you to keep the item, and then they give you half of your money or part of your money back. It's up to you. I don't know what you bought, if it's worth keeping. I mean, if it's worth keeping. In fact, by the way, guys, I am going to start back up again on my eBay. Not as big as I used to. Carol Wall. Carol Wall, that was her name. Also, Ultimate Podcast Report is from Pennsylvania. He's a little cripple like me. What I would do, Bubba, is if you close the case. So if you want to keep the item and they offer you enough money back to make you want to keep the item, what you do is you say, okay, they refund you the money, and then close the case. Yeah, I wouldn't close the case until they refund you. You can do that. All right, so we're moving on to Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter blew $12.7 million of the $60 million in donation it received in 2020. $12.7 million. Wow. Including high-powered legal firm retained by Hillary Clinton during her failed campaign. The Black Lives Matter Global Network Foundation blew $12.7. According to their IRS filings, nearly a quarter of the $60 million raised by August 2020 was spent on accountants, legal services, contractors, and consultants. Okay, that doesn't sound bad so far. No, Bubba Bruce, they can refund you the money already. They can. I wouldn't do it then. I would say, no, I want to send it back. That's what I would do. Free returns, right? Just return it. The foundation also reported it expected to spend the same amount on such costs in 2021. The figures, let's see, when you're in nonprofit status, you got to even it out. So let's see what they're saying. They submitted a statement of its revenue utilized by the organization, which includes the high-powered law firm Hillary Clinton retained for her 2016 presidential campaign, where attorneys bill at $750 an hour. $750 an hour. I got the same lawyer as Alex Jones, and it's not $750 an hour. But then I paid just a flat fee, and he said he gave me a deal, so maybe he is that much money. I don't know. The foundation also planned to spend the same amount. What are they saying here? Earlier this month, the California Department of Justice threatened to hold their leaders personally accountable if they did not hand over their tax information. Charity auditors have since raised the alarm. It's not clear who is currently in charge, because that lady stepped down, right? That lady stepped down. I'll tell you what, Bubba, eBay always protects their customers, so eBay's pretty good about their customers. I wouldn't worry about it. The disclosure will add the cause for greater. Colors, who was the remaining co-founder and director, resigned last May when it emerged he spent $3.2 million on personal property. Gee, I wonder where that money comes from. Right? It's like, so Drunk Uncle, do you know who Maxine Waters is?
Yeah.
So Maxine Waters, she, her daughter works for her. Her husband works for her. They don't even live in the district. So I know Joe Collins. He's a good friend of mine. He's the one that ran against her, right? He had me come film, or he didn't have me come film with him, but he tried to get me to come film with him one day, and I didn't have time. And so he went out and just filmed it on a cell phone. He showed the house where she really lives at. She does not live in the district where she is a congresswoman. She has a house there, but she doesn't live there. She lives in another house in another part of town, which is a bunch of BS. But I mean, so she hired her daughter and pays her daughter $1 million a year. She pays her husband $1 million a year just to be part of her team. What the fuck is that stuff? That's how politicians get rich, right? They're getting paid $1 million a year, and as a congresswoman, you get what, $146,000? Why are these people getting paid $1 million a year to work with them?
Somebody's lining their pockets.
Right? Bunch of BS, man. You know, look. That's why you wonder why they're always so rich. So it is unclear if questions of expenditure is holding up the filing of the paperwork. Under professional fees, it lists $12,706,000. Professional fees. $12.7 million. What are professional fees? According to the IRS, professional fees are amounts charged by individuals or entities that are not your employees. So that could be like the people washing the floor or cleaning up the janitorial people, stuff like that. A bunch of bullshit. Let's see what else. You can't play with Black Lives. I gotta make a Cripple Lives Matter shirt, don't I? And I still gotta make your Drunk Uncle shirt. What else? This just drives me nuts. People do fake nonprofits all the time. You know how easy it is to start a nonprofit, Drunk? It's not that hard. You got to get a mission statement. You got to fill out some paperwork, and it costs something like, I don't know, $2,500, depending on if you go through like LegalZoom or if you do it yourself. Anybody can have a nonprofit. You're supposed to have, and once you get approved, got your no taxes, right? Then you can start paying yourself. You get donations from people. You know, you fool them into getting donations. Then you pay yourself extraordinary amounts of money. Some of them that I've seen, what they do is part of the perks of being, like, let's say the director of this nonprofit organization, they buy you a house, a real nice, fancy $1 million house that you get to live in. And that's part of your salary. So you don't own the house, right? But you're the director getting a nice big, I mean, it's just, it's disgusting. Like,
Modded living quarter.
Right? When I was with the Elks, we raised $5,000 for Wounded Warrior Project, right? Because, we like to help out veterans. We got a call from the National Elks Organization the next day, and they said, do not send out that check. Apparently, something had happened with the Wounded Warrior Project to where whoever was in charge of it was taking all their money. He was driving around in a brand new Ferrari. A lot of these nonprofits, I think they have to only give 5% of their money and to be considered nonprofit towards whatever their nonprofit is for. Can you believe that? 5%. That's all they have to give. As an Elks member, you know what we give out? We give out 90% of all the money. It's disgusting how nonprofits abuse stuff. And then, I go and do stuff for the veterans, and I can't get any money raised for it. And I pay, give out 100% of what I've raised. It's just, I don't know. Sorry. You guys hit me on a touchy issue. I hate it when people take advantage of nonprofit status. Businesses should be upset about that too. You know? Yeah, Bubba, I wouldn't mess with those people. You know, just send it back. eBay will take care of you. eBay will. I've had times where people lied and like they sent me back a brick, and as a seller, and I showed it to eBay and I took pictures of it, and they still paid the person back, but they didn't take it out of my money. They stick up for their customers big time.
eBay always sides with the buyer, no matter how wrong that they are.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not saying you're wrong situation. I'm just saying eBay and PayPal both.
Yeah.
Heavily support the buyer.
They do. Definitely. Like, trying to think of some other instances. Like, yeah, somebody sent me back something. They said, oh, I just didn't like the color. But you could tell they had wore it and used it, you know? I'm sorry you're going through that, Bubba. Like, let me see. I haven't done eBay in a while. Let's see if I can even log. I don't know if I can even log in on this computer. That's not a match. Hold on here. I don't remember what my password is. That's not a match. Need help signing in? Yes. Text me a security code. Where's my phone?
I always got to look at them reviews and how many things that they've sold when you're buying from eBay.
Right. Since I'm not on eBay anymore, I don't mind. Showing you guys. I had an outstanding account. I was outstanding on mine. Enter my new password. Okay.
I was a top-rated seller for a couple years.
Oh yeah, I was too.
I think I had 9.8 positive feedback, maybe even 99.9.
All right, let's see. Let me see what you guys are seeing here. All right, so this is my feedback profile. I have 800. I haven't sold anything in a long time, right? So I have 858 feedback. I had one negative, and it was just some jerk being stupid. But look, wonderful mug. Shine out nicely. A few parts, some cleaning, paint, new wire. As advertised, thank you. Color great. But I mean, I was very highly ranked on eBay. I mean, I still am. Where am I? Where's my feedback score? Where'd it go? Let's see.
Like 99.2.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Where'd you see that at? Did you see that somewhere?
It was a couple pages back.
Couple pages back?
I think it was where you were looking at your actual reviews.
Let's see. I'm back on that page now. It's not showing it there.
99.3.
What part of the page am I looking at?
Well, it was the first line where you changed the page now, but right under your. So right there, scroll up where it says Eddie the Elk. Then it says the line right under it says positive feedback last March 99.3.
Yeah, 99.3. I've had only one negative and 140 out of 140 positives, 147 positives. I was a top-rated seller, so I did really good on eBay. I should start doing eBay again. Yeah, I think I'm gonna reopen my store. I mean, it's still open. I just turned everything off. So, and I used to do same-day shipping, so that helped out a lot too. People would buy more from me because I had same-day shipping.
Well, I think you had to be a top-rated seller, didn't you?
No, you had to do it within 1 day. So yeah, you could
Yeah.
ship next day. So yeah. All right. Russia's mobile crematoriums designed to evaporate the dead soldiers and hide the true scale of the war. So apparently Russia is using these, and I'll show you a picture of it. This thing's in a truck, and it's exactly what it is. It's a crematorium. Yeah, Eric, if they don't pay, you don't ship. You don't ship anything until somebody pays. So here we go. It says, let's see. The mobile crematoriums look like ordinary trucks, but have hidden incinerators inside. They're among Russia's war vehicles and are following its troops in the Ukraine. The Defense Minister Ben Wallace on Thursday said he would be deeply worried if he was a Russian soldier. Frantic mothers are complaining in their droves what their sons were duped into the war. So they're saying, too, that they were lied to about the war. Excuse me. But yeah, so they have these incinerators in the back, and it's basically a way of hiding the truth. What are you talking about? We didn't lose 1,000 soldiers. We only lost 20. Look, they're right there. Right?
You weigh the ashes. You'll see what I mean, my friend.
Right? You know, next thing you know, they're going to have a whole bunch of pigs following them. Why has Russia got a whole bunch of pig farm out there? Huh? They're trying to hide the soldiers. You know, and they they're doing that because they want to look bigger than they really are. And yes, they are definitely bigger than the Ukraine in their military. But I mean, come on. You wouldn't think they'd have to hide stuff like that. You just wouldn't. Now get this. So Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, who kicked off President Trump, are letting the Kremlin officials promote war efforts on social media. So President Trump can't say none of this stuff on there because he'll get kicked off because he's a threat to the country. But Russia's not? How many times have you been kicked off of Facebook, folks, for something you said? I've been in Facebook many times. In fact, when the HBO video came out that I was on about January 6th, they completely eliminated my Facebook. All my pictures, everything, I lost everything. But yet they're letting these people be on there. Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook are quiet about whether the Kremlin high-ranking Russian officials who are using the platform to give updates about Russia's advance on the Ukraine and spread Russian propaganda will continue to have unfettered access. Twitter declined to comment on it. Russia's verified Twitter account for the Ministry of Foreign Affairs has nearly 380,000 followers and regularly posts Kremlin's talking points. Other posts on there threaten tough response measures. So they're threatening people on there. They're posting frequent updates on Putin's activities. What else? Facebook, they have 3 million followers. Congratulated the Russian leader on Wednesday for what it refers to Defender of the Fatherland Day. But yet President Trump gets kicked off. I get kicked off. You guys get kicked off. Wonder who they're working for. All right. Putin's innocent victims. Son weeps over the body of his father killed as bloody Ukrainians stagger to the rubble. All right, guys. I'm pretty sure there's going to be some awful images in here. If you don't want to see it, I'm going to give you 5 seconds before I start reading the rest. What's up, drunk uncle? All right. Russia today launched all-out war. Missiles and bombs rain from the sky. And heartbreaking images from the Ukraine have emerged showing a man weeping over the body. I guess it's in this video. Let's start from the beginning. Can I? There we go. All right, we're going to the footage. There's the guy weeping over his father. Wow, drunk uncle, wait till you see this lady's face. It's all bloodied. Oh my gosh, this man has all kinds of little like something exploded in front of him. Oh my gosh. This guy's got something all over his clothing. This is sad, folks. And these are just citizens. These are not soldiers. Just citizens of the country. Wow. What is this? Wreckage of an X-31 missile in Kiev. Sad. Look at that explosion. Wow. I know people are probably saying, yeah, but you Americans have done it in other countries too. But we try and target, we target people, right, Drunk? We don't go for the whole, we have weapons that will hit an exact target within millimeters. Is that some disgusting footage? What's that, Drunk?
Yeah, but we don't do a very good job of it.
I think for the most part we do. I mean, every once in a while, yeah, there's a mistake.
Yeah, but that's what makes it to the news, or the mistakes.
Yeah, that's what you're going to see more often, of course. Of course. All right, let's go to the next one. Last one of the news that I have. Maybe Drunk Uncle might have something. We might find something. So McFarland says Biden should focus on making the U.S. world energy superpower amid Russian invasion of Ukraine. What do you think they're trying to say here before we read it? I wonder if they're trying to say, with all this shit going on there and everybody putting sanctions on Russia, are they trying to say that maybe we should start fracking more and doing more stuff to sell our oil to other countries who are not getting it from the Ukraine? What do you think? That's what
What's
I think.
The title?
The title is McFarland says Biden should focus on making the U.S. the world's energy superpower amid Russian invasion of Ukraine.
Yeah, go back to what we were doing like 2 years ago, basically.
Right? Fracking, making money. Right? We were exporting more oil than ever before. Okay, so former Trump Deputy National Security Advisor KT McFarland said that he should be focusing on becoming the world's energy source. The president announced sanctions on Russia and the deployment of an additional 7,000 troops to Germany. Great words, but no big deeds, he said. If you kick Russia out of the international banking system, no big deal for Americans. It's a huge deal for Europeans, she said. They can't afford to give that up. So McFarland laid out a plan for America to regain its energy independence. He should have said to the American people, I'm reversing course and I'm going to reopen American energy production. Oil, natural gas, the Keystone Pipeline, liquefied natural gas terminals. Adding that he should have told the Europeans, I got your back. We got energy for you. Which I think that's holy shit. I think this person is completely right. Cheap, reliable, clean American natural gas, she said. And then he should have turned to the Russians and said, I'm going to pump a lot of oil from American companies. I'm going to get the Saudis and our Arab allies to pump a lot of oil and natural gas. We're going to drive that price right down. But the problem is, I'm going to tell you what the problem is. I'm going to tell you what I think the problem is. The liberals want everybody here to be poor. They want us to lose all of our money. They want us to become dependent on the government. They want to be able to just say everybody's on welfare. And then they can control us. So we'll vote their way because they're giving us the money that we're not making. But it's their fault in the first place. That's what I think. What do you think, Drunk? I always ask him something when he's about to drink.
Need that big daddy government.
Right?
Daddy gonna make everything okay.
So I've been watching this new show called The Expanse. and I'm in like season 3 now. And one of the people that's in charge of the UNN, and what the background of this show is Mars. There's Mars, and then there's people that live in like somewhere else, and then there's America, all right, the world, Earth, and they're all starting to fight each other. And so the Martian leader comes down to talk to I keep saying American, the UN. It's basically the UN takes over the world, is what they're saying in this show, and it's from like the 2000 somethings, like 100, 200 years ahead of us. And so the American, or I keep saying American, the UNN lady keeps walking them around, and she's like, yeah, everybody here lives in poverty. Nobody can afford a job. Nobody can afford food, so they're dependent upon the government. 95% of our people are dependent on the government. Even the TV shows are saying that's what they want. Why would you want to be dependent on the government? I don't get that. Why do you think people are starting to become so lazy that they don't want to work and they'd rather be dependent on the government? What do you guys think? What do you think, Drunk?
Internet.
Yeah, I think it started in the 80s, right? A little bit more, didn't it?
Well, see, I'd be bored if I didn't, work, but with the emergence of internet and games and video games and stuff, you can occupy yourself randomly with so much stuff throughout the day to where you might not be bored. I don't know.
Not really. I'm in forced retirement. It's boring as fuck. Why do you think I do eBay? Well, I haven't been doing eBay, but why do you think I'm cutting trees down all the time here at my stepdad's house? Why do you think I'm driving everywhere? I can't sit at home watching TV. It drives me nuts. It does. But I'm a different kind of person.
I know full-grown adults that are like, yeah, I'm off work tomorrow. But all right, yeah, what are you going to do? Play video games.
Yeah. Oh, you seen The Expanse, puppies? Yeah.
Hey? Yeah. I'm going to play all day. Okay.
Right. What crowd control measures are you talking about, puppies? But also, so... I have explained this to you before. This is how I think what's gone with the world. In the 50s, everybody was strict, on their kids. You've seen the movies. You had to do your homework, and, like, you can't wear a fucking hat in my house. And, stuff like that. You came home, you did your fucking chores, you did your homework, and then if you're lucky, your parents let you watch half an hour of TV before forcing you to go to bed. That was what the 50s was like. You go out, you play with your kids, you play with other kids, you did shit. And if you fucked up, your parents whooped your ass. And I don't mean whooped your ass, like beat you up. I mean, they took their hand and they spanked you. Or they freaking, my mom had one of those wooden fucking cutting boards that she hit me with. Right? And I turned out to be a hardworking person. But all those kids from the 50s, then in the 60s, when they started having kids, they're like, I'm not going to be like my mom and dad. My kids are never going to get hit. And they started getting lighter on their kids. And then their kids started fucking talking back. Then the 70s came around and they're like, oh, you know what? I'm really not going to do that to my kids. My mom was mean. She wouldn't let me smoke weed. So guess what? Now in the 70s, they're smoking weed with their kids. And every year, they just keep getting lighter and lighter because people are like, I can't believe my mom said I couldn't cuss. Oh, I let my kids cuss all the time. You ever see some of those families where all their kids are like, fuck you, asshole, just cussing at you?
Yeah, now the kids are fighting their parents instead of, they're hitting their parents instead of the parents hitting the kids.
Right?
That's what happens when you let shit get out of control.
Yes on you, Mom. Don't touch me. Look, I got the phone, Mom. I'm calling CPS right now. Hell.
All right, call them up. Get them on speakerphone.
I know you hate Carlos Mencia, but one of my favorite jokes from him is like, he talks about a kid that says, Mom, I'll call CPS on your ass if you hit me. He's all, you know what my mom would have said? You better call an ambulance first, because I'm going to kick your motherfucking ass, because there's going to be a dead Mexican sitting in. Right? I never thought about calling CPS on my mom. And they whooped my ass. But for good reason.
Carlos Mencia, he Mexican?
He's from Honduras. He's Hondureño. He's a Honduran.
He's German.
He's German, but he was born in Honduras.
What's his name? Ned?
Yeah, Ned something.
Olderman or something.
Oh no.
Anyway, I was gonna ask, like, what comedian did he steal that joke from?
Who knows? See, drunk hates Carlos Mencia. You're a 70s kid and you got your butt whooped, yeah? Yeah, him and Joe Rogan had a big beef. That's what Drunk Uncle watches. Do you watch a lot of Joe Rogan? Because that's where you stopped liking Carlos Mencia was from Joe Rogan, right?
Yeah, that's where I lost it. Well, back when I was still a liberal, you know, I used to like Trevor Noah too. And then something got brought up and Rogan was like, yeah, he's a joke thief. And it's known within the community. And I looked it up and sure enough, he's a joke thief too.
Yeah. Trevor Noah only got the job because he's a person of color. It's the only reason why.
Oh, but whatever you want, no. You already been on set twice, you ate. Oh, no. Yeah, there you go. Just do that.
Oh, have you been seeing like the Las Vegas videos I've been putting up lately, Drunk, and the thumbnails? I'm finally doing like other people. I find a hot girl and I put them as the thumbnail.
Oh, yeah.
I'm learning from these other people. Oh, see, look, like right here. Look at the thumbnail. It's the thumbnail. If you actually make it bigger, there's a whole bunch of girls in the picture. I'm learning. Like, here we go. There's a hot girl in the picture. Oh, man. You guys want to see Drunk Uncle get spanked again? Let's see Drunk Uncle get spanked again. I hope I got it on video. I don't have Spotify, so that's why I don't get to watch. He's not on YouTube anymore, right?
You'll see like clips, but not full.
Not full stuff, yeah. Let's see. I fell in love with our waitress too, not her. Let's see. So we're at the Heart Attack Grill.
Yeah, old booty.
She had a gorgeous face too. She was just gorgeous all the way around. Where is she? Let's see. There she is, right there. She was just gorgeous. Oh my goodness. Do you remember what her name was? I don't remember what her name was.
I don't know.
I forget. You know, it's got to be on the video because I know I asked her on the video what her name was. Let's see if we got the video of you getting spanked. And I think we got I think we got the video of me getting spanked too. That was Las Vegas Part 1. Let's see. Let's go to Part 2. It's probably in this video. Let's see. There's Drunk Uncle's food. Here, we're doing a mukbang. Look at that burger. That's a big old burger. Big old burger. I didn't finish my burger on purpose because I wanted to get spanked.
Mm-hmm.
Especially from our waitress. Let's see. Oh, this one I had to take Donnie outside for a second, I think. And did I go back in? Yeah.
Ty made his disappear.
Yeah, because Ty eats everything. See, look at her. She's just freaking gorgeous. Oh my gosh.
I think I even gave Ty like my leftover fries or something.
Yeah.
Here you go. You know.
That's just Ty. Ty, dude. When we were in Arizona, he went and bought a $5 chicken, and he was so. I mean, this is how tight he is. He was so worried about wasting it that's all he ate for the whole entire time was his $5 chicken that he got from Costco. That's just how he's just like tight. He's probably still got the first dime he ever made. Let's see. I'm trying to see where you get spanked. Hopefully this camera actually gets it. Let's see. Wait, here we go. I think because you're getting up. So let's see.
I know it's there because I already watched it.
Oh, yeah, you can kind of see it. Let's see. You're over there. All right, let's play this part. We're going to hit play. Turn the sound up a little bit. All right, puppy. See you later. Yeah, see, there's me. See, I'm walking over already. There you go. You're walking up right now. She's bending you over. I can hear it all the way over here. She's whacking you hard. I think she gets a thrill out of it.
She hit like a girl.
I don't know. It sounds pretty hard.
It sounds a lot worse than what it felt like. Even the people at the table behind me, they're like, I think he likes it.
She's like, I ain't done with you yet. Ooh. All right, now it's my turn. I should have asked her to do it with her hand. Yeah, it was 3 months ago. It was October 15th, I think. See, though, she got me on the tailbone. I should have asked her to rub it, make it feel better afterwards. There you guys go. You guys got to see Drunk Uncle and I getting spanked at... Hold on, let's see her walking. Drunk had a beer in his hand the whole time he was in Vegas. Oh my gosh, she's just gorgeous. I forget, did I ask her for her phone number? I think I asked her to marry me or something. Anyways. There we go. Oh my gosh, that was fun. Yeah, Drunk Uncle. I sit there and I get in my truck and we're driving to the desert, right? We're driving to Red Rock to go check out these rocks. And I look over and here's Drunk Uncle drinking his beer and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? He's like, Eddie, we're in Las Vegas. I'm like, no, it doesn't mean you can drink in the truck. Gonna get me in trouble. I gotta get you to come back with me though to Vegas so we can take you to that strip club you wanted to go to.
Yeah. You know, you told me you seen it in Hangover, and I was trying to skim through the Hangover. I never seen it.
It's not the whole place. It just shows about this much of the, like, it just shows part of the billboard. It says, we have hundreds. You know how it said, we have hundreds of girls and 2 ugly ones or whatever? So all you see, it says, we have hundreds. The minute you see we have hundreds, it cuts off in the middle of the hundreds. So maybe that's why you didn't recognize it.
Yeah, because I was skimming through and like trying to watch everything where they were like in a car and see it.
Yeah, nah, it was there. I saw it. I saw it. All right, let's see what else is on. Let's see if there's anything on YouTube we can show you guys right now. BCP's talking. Let's see what BCP's talking about. Whoops, that wasn't BCP. Let's see what BCP's talking about. Oh, he's talking to Oreo Express. I don't play Oreo Express video. Let's see. Oh, I got that exact tool. Let's see if there's anything about the news. Oh, here we go. Top news. Local leaders meet Russian to attack Ukraine. Let's see more news. Texas lawmakers weigh in on the... Yeah, you're in Texas. Who cares? Nothing. I don't see nothing going on here. You got anything you want to talk about, Drunk Uncle? Anything good going on in your life?
I feel like I got some heartburn creeping.
Do you?
So I'm feeling off today.
You need to get
I couldn't remember if I took my heartburn meds last night or not. And I'm assuming that I didn't.
You know what? I'm going to buy you one of those daily pill fucking things so you know if you take your medicine or not. You probably won't even fucking use it.
Yeah, I have those.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Just never refill them.
Damn.
I always just count on watching my bottles move from one click because that's what I'll do is I'll take my medicine, sit it on a different part of the table, and hope that I remember that I keep moving it back and forth.
Yeah, they used to give me
the best strat.
They got a new one out that you just put your pills in the thing and tell you how many you're supposed to take every day, and it just dispenses it every morning. An alarm will go off, and you got to go take your medicine.
Yeah, I thought about getting my grandma one of those, but I probably could use one myself.
I don't know how expensive they are or not, but I've seen them.
They're like $200.
Are they like $200?
$200. I think so.
But to make sure you get all your meds.
YouTube commercials?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. You know what? Let's open up Discord. Let's see if anybody wants to pop in with us. Let's see. I'm going to open it up for you guys. Who wants to join us in... anybody want to join us in Discord? Come on and talk with us. It's open now. Anybody can join in. Who's still here? Who's still here? Everybody press a 1 that's here, so I know you're still here. Cardi B. That disgusting chick. Didn't she used to be a stripper or something like that?
Mm-hmm.
Dang.
Yeah.
How each of the little rascals died. What's that?
I think she was a hooker too because she said something about Robin Jones. So.
Maybe.
Escort or whatever you call them.
Aren't they normally anyways? Aren't they normally? We only got Andy in Colorado left. Oh, Country Girl's still here. There we go. We got Country Gal. Okay, Brownie. Okay, here. You want to say hi to people? Oh, did I pick you up the wrong way? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, mamas. I'm sorry. Yes. You such a good girl. Now get down. All the dogs are over here bugging me. We got Bubba, we got Great Lakes, we got Country Gal, we got Andy in Colorado with the piano. We got Country Gal with her, let's see what kind of phone is that. Is that a Samsung phone, I think? Great Lakes got a nice American flag. And Bubba, we need to get you a picture, Bubba. Bubba Bruce needs to get a picture. Anything, something. You ain't going on online the way you're looking tonight? You can turn your camera off. You don't have to have your camera on. All right, Drunk, you got to take over for a second because I got to go pull a drunk uncle and go pee. Watch out, Donnie. Yeah, I hear you, Brownie. Move. Look at it. Hi, Panda. Come here, sweetheart. Come closer. I was going to show you guys Panda Bear. She's been coming over to me lately. Dude, get out of the way. What are you going to talk about, Drunk?
To see if anybody knows word has it that Russia was supposed to bomb somewhere at approximately 8 p.m. And Steve from PT News Wake Up America was streaming it, but nothing had happened. But once we started this stream, somebody said that Russia was attacking Ukraine, and I don't know if they meant like currently, like bombs going off. Like I didn't know if they were talking about that or if they were just talking about it in general. Yeah. So I'm just wondering if that bombing ended up happening.
It's possible. It's possible. It's very possible. Who knows? Chile. Well,
I know there's a full-on invasion going on right now, Andy, but I was talking about the bombing that was supposed to start at 8 p.m.
Yeah. Oh, man.
And it was a specific place that they had cameras on where they were expecting.
Really? I don't know. I haven't seen anything yet. I haven't seen anything yet. What, Brownie? Will you stop? See, she harasses me, dude. She's a harasser. She's a harasser. A brasser. Well, then, I don't see anybody coming in. I don't think we got anything else to talk about tonight. I guess you can just take tomorrow off, Drunk, because I'll be with Sheepdog in San Jose. Oh, she's gone. Here he comes. Yeah, tomorrow, guys, I'm going to be in San Jose. I'm going to be at a flag wave. Actually, in Morgan Hill. I keep saying San Jose. And then we're going to go to my favorite Mexican restaurant. I'm going to eat a big old wet burrito that's like this big. Probably go by my pot shop. Because I'm getting since I'm getting my new doctor, you know what? I'm just saying, fuck it, Drunk. If they say anything, I'll be like, look, I didn't have any pain pills before, so I had to use marijuana.
Yeah.
Start from scratch. Right? Who knows? We'll see. But that's what I'm going for. So that's why I bought this THCO stuff that I figured I'd try out. You know. Just being me. So you got a nice day at work plan? Anything special for work plan tomorrow? You guys do any specials?
Well, hopefully I'll have at least one shipment come in, so my shelves can be a little bit more stocked.
Nice. Yeah,
that's what I'm hoping for.
You always got to have product, right? No product, you can't sell anything.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And it's always hit or miss to where it arrives on Friday or Monday.
Okay. Yeah, that would suck for you, though, because then you got to go the whole weekend without any good product.
Yep. You're correct, sir.
Well, like, I ordered a new gimbal for my phone just in case I need it. And it was supposed to show today, and then FedEx didn't bring it today. They said, oh, it was a mistake. We'll bring it tomorrow. So tomorrow I got to wait for that to come in before I can leave. Which sucks. Because I have to... I got to go to Madera. What's a wet burrito? A wet burrito is if you take the burrito and they put red or green sauce all over it. It's delish. It's definitely delicious. You'll see it tomorrow. I'll live stream me eating it. I think I live streamed me eating it before, didn't I? I think I did.
No.
Possible. I don't know. But so tomorrow I got to go to the Honda dealership. I got to drop off my pressure washer because it's not working right. And they keep giving me plastic parts. I don't want plastic parts because it's got the metal. When you pull the handle to start it, these two little metal things come out. Well, the replacement ones I got were plastic, and it doesn't work right. So I just got upset, and I figured, you know what, I'll just pay the money to have the Honda shop fix it. So I got to go there. I got to get fuel. Then I got to go to pick up Sugar. My dog's ashes is ready at the vet, so I got to go there. Then I got to head to San Jose. What, Brownie? So it's going to be a long day tomorrow. Real long day. What? Will you stop it? I know it's dinner time. I'll feed you in a second, little brat. You've had how many treats? How many treats did I give you today? And Papa gave you treats. These dogs are crazy. All they want is everything their way. Anyways. Well, I guess we're going to let you guys go then tonight. I hope y'all had a good night. I'll upload some more videos. I'll mail off some of the stuff I got to mail off. Yeah, I got the paw print. They're doing the paw prints for me, Bubba. Paw prints, they take a picture, all that. So, yeah. It was $450 for everything. Can you believe that, Drunk Uncle? Does that sound like a lot? $450 for them to cremate her, put her down. No?
No.
That's
probably... I maybe paid like $50 to $75 less to have the same thing done here in North Carolina. So,
okay.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, well, then never mind. Never mind. Yeah, her name was Sugar because we were in New Orleans and there's a show called Pitbulls and Parolees, and we got stuck over there in the rain, and we had taken like two buses to get there, and it started pouring rain, and there's a big sign on the front that says when it's pouring rain, we have bad problem with flooding, so nobody's allowed to come inside. And right when we showed up, it started pouring rain. And they're like, well, you can't, we can't let you in. I'm like, look, I'm in a wheelchair. We just took the bus here for like two hours. Can we just come inside to dry off? And then we'll go back to the bus stop, the bus stop was like a mile walk, right? And this guy comes up and he's like, hey man, can you get into my truck? And I was like, yeah, I can walk a little bit. He's like, all right, I'll give you a ride back to your hotel. I was like, it's like 20 minutes, bro. He's like, I don't care. I'll take you. And so while he was getting his truck ready, I'm sitting there, and the lady from the TV show walks right by me and said hello, and I'm like, oh, hi, and she, it was kind of cool. And so then the guy who took us home, he wouldn't accept any money for gas, so I hid $20 on his seat in the back, because I was in the back seat, and his name was Sugar Hill. He said, yeah, I'm gonna be. Have you seen the cop that she worked with once last season? I was like, yeah, I remember that guy. And he's like, well, that's me. I'm gonna be on the show full time now. And so since he gave us a ride like that, I got Sugar like 2 weeks later. I'm like, well, let's just name her Sugar after Sugar Hill from the Pitbull place, because she was a Pitbull. So that's how I got the name Sugar for her.
Cool.
Yeah, she was a great dog. She just got old and in pain. It sucks. Really sucks. But I'm going to spread her ashes out here in the creek. So that's what I'm going to do. I always have good dogs. I think it's just the way I treat them. Right?
Yeah.
If you treat your dogs right, they're going to take care of you right. So, yeah. How to build a mold cast for a lightsaber. See, that's the stuff that you wouldn't like. A custom Nerf rack. This guy, Adam Savage. Do you know who that guy is? He was from Mythbusters. I have him on YouTube. I'm a subscriber of his. He's got his own channel. He teaches you about tools and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff. All right, guys. Well, I said we were gonna go. You got anything you want to talk about real quick, Trunk Uncle?
Nope.
No? Okay. What, Brownie? I know, it's dinner time. Can you guys see the little paws right here? Look at her. She's like, Dad, it's dinner time. Dad, it's dinner time. Look at her. She is, dude, it's like she's on Monster Energy drinks all day long. She's just like, huh. Aren't you? Okay, come on. I mean, look at her. She's even in here, and she's going nuts. No, Brownie. And she always wants to kiss you. No kisses. Arr. Yeah, she's a good girl, huh?
I'm gonna keep kissing you until you can put some food in my belly.
Yeah, dude, that's what she does. Like my stepdad, he keeps the treats on his little table next to his chair. She jumps in his lap, and instead of going to him, she goes to the table, and she's like, trying to find the treats. Spoiled brats. Yes, you're a spoiled brat, aren't you? But she fights with Donnie. She kicks his ass. She definitely kicks his ass, huh, Browners? Now get down. All right, guys. I've been saying we're going to let you go for a while, so everybody have a good night. Trunk Uncle, don't you got something to say? There we go. All right, guys. Check y'all later. Come talk to us on Discord. And have a good night. We'll see you tomorrow live from the area in California.